Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few months worth of time, it's actually just the past week or so broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see going forward. And given crypto markets are open 24/7, today is the July 3rd. It'll be open even on July 4th, Independence Day, for you non-USA folks. But point here being that with the 4-hour, it allows me to talk about levels that just help keep the chart relevant for as long as possible. And, you know, the big levels here are pretty straightforward. And these are the ones that, even if you're watching this video, let's just say 24 hours from now, 36 hours from now, you know, the questions you need to be asking yourself are, you know, where do the price stand in regards to these certain levels? And that first certain level is going to be the green line right here at 6,300. As I talked about in yesterday's video, this is a very important level because I'm not saying this will happen, but in the event, you know, let's just say again, 24 hours you pulled up, and let's say the price is broken down below here and is now, you know, somewhere down around here on the chart. Well, if that were to be the case, I mean, think about that. What that's telling you. That's telling you that the price would now be right back inside of this range where it already was. And not to insult your intelligence, but going back to where the price was, not exactly a sign of true power. Whereas if the price is above 6,300, I don't care if it's at 64, 65, but just anywhere above 6,300, that shows that the bulls do still have an opportunity to make progress. So let's say the price comes down here, behaves in that manner, goes sideways, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Like I said, as long as the price stays above 6,300, that allows for this stair step to be built. And when you compare where the previous stair steps were, and you picture each of these, like I said, as a stairway, that stairway would be going in the upwards direction, and that's what bullish moves do, right? They're going to build stairways in the upwards direction. Now, the key other level to keep an eye on, so if you're watching this 24 hours from now or whatever, and the price is broken well up above that pink line there, which is the 200 period moving average, then that's a sign that the bulls are having a very good, you know, couple of days. I mean, that the bulls are not only building upon this momentum, but, you know, getting that much more control of things. So 200 period simple moving average is definitely going to be the key level of resistance over the next 24 to 48 hours. So keep an eye on these two levels. Again, 6,300 as support, and then the 200 period moving average on the 4-hour as that key level of resistance, and we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, so far so good. The price is holding up there. I would think that volume and volatility would be pretty slow over the next day and a half with, you know, the holiday. But sometimes that's when, you know, the cryptos go the craziest, is kind of during those, during those periods where you think things wouldn't be that crazy. So I'm not expecting much action, but still want to get these overall levels mapped out just to keep an eye on things. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.